Good day, everybody. Hope you had an awesome Saturday. This is, of course, the 4th of July, the day we celebrate America's independence, the day that the majority of the founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence. Not all of them. The last one was signed on August 2nd. I'm not sure the exact date. It was until August, so technically we didn't make the universal decision quite yet. So we're celebrating a few weeks early, about a month early from what it really was. But hey, in America nowadays, we don't care about facts. So, yeah. Took a turn there, didn't it? Had a pretty good day. Yeah, I fell asleep last night. I was wiped after Mafia. So I fell asleep with my light on, with my iPad on, uploading yesterday's vlog, and with my computer on. So I woke up in the morning, got as much sleep as I could. We did some things as a family for the 4th, and so I had to get my vlog, get all the information in, because it uploaded. For some reason the upload started and it wouldn't let me stop, and it never gave me the option of titling or anything. Usually I title everything, put the links and stuff in it, and then set it up and start the upload process. And for some reason it just jumped straight to the upload process, didn't let me put anything in. It was weird. But I woke up, I did that, got the picture, thumbnail, everything in place. Went over, we had lunch. My dad made steaks out on the grill, and then we had a little bit of time before I had to go to work. So we started playing Bezier Wizard. And we got about halfway through, across the board, halfway done with the game, basically. And a couple of Bezier Wizard steals from me, and a couple of failed attempts on my dad and Josh's part. I was on the yellow team, the red team was Dad and Josh, and the green team was Mom and Heather. And so Mom and Heather were out in the lead, and thanks to my stealing and them failing on attempted steals, and I'm going backwards, I was ahead of them by 2 spaces, and we decided to leave it, and because it was my choice, I would decide when I got off work. If I got off work early enough, when I would come back and we would play another game, or we would finish that game, whatever I decided. And so I decided to finish the game. So after work, we played the rest of the game, and I made some progress. Dad and Josh made some progress. The game ended with them being 2 spaces behind me, exactly like the halfway point. But my mom and Heather managed to make it all the way around the corner and in for the win. They were getting a lot of questions that were like, "Oh, come on, these are easy," but just luck of the draw sometimes. So they wound up winning. Green team won, which put me in second place. I was safely in second place, 3 spaces ahead of them. And they had the last question of the game, and I had 1 Bezier Wizard left. And so I figured if they get it right, they're going to pass me. If I get it wrong, if we both get it wrong and I have to go backwards, I'm still going to stay ahead of them. So I threw it in, and then right after the question was read, and I thought I came up with an answer. My dad and Josh thought they came up with an answer. We were both wrong. So they stayed where they were. I moved back a space and again into the game 2 spaces ahead of them, and like the whole last 1/4 of the board behind Mom and Heather, like more than that. Anyway, so I'm almost to 5 minutes already. I want to make this quick, so let's reverse course back to me going to work. I went to work. I was scheduled to work 5 to close. On the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, closing is at 9 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock, normally. But, because it was the 4th of July, and I was told this last night by my boss, if we had low sales, then we could close early, basically an hour early. So we closed at 8. So the decision was made shortly after the shift started, and then we were told, me and the other person that was on the shift, we were told to close at 8, basically. So we were slow. We were pretty slow. We put everything away, cleaned everything up, managed to get done, close the door right at 8 o'clock, and then finish putting everything together. And what happened the last time I closed, I did like all the cleaning and stuff, so I didn't really put anything together, and I obviously also didn't know any of the money stuff. And so this time I'm trying to put everything together and clean everything up and make sure it's all set. The other part of the cleaning that I did has already been taken care of by the other person while I was serving and doing stuff, the customers. So she did the money and I did the stuff I wasn't sure about doing, so I did it. And then as I was finishing up, I was asking her questions about what she was doing so I could know how to do that, counting the money and stuff, which I can do. I just need to know the procedures of what's expected. And so she kind of walked me through it a little bit towards the tail end, which slowed both of us down. But it's good to make it so I know what to do in the future. And then we wound up finishing everything. I had one thing left to do, which was take the ice out of the ice bin that was left and put it in the sink, melt it down, get all the ice out of it. So we did that. I did that. She showed me how to set the alarm and go out the back door, make sure everything was locked, the lights were out, everything. Did all that stuff that I missed out on because I was taking the trash out while they did it the last time I closed. So I'll be closing again on Monday, working slightly longer, starting at 3 o'clock. I'll be working with the person I worked with yesterday, which was a good combination. The person I worked with today was also a good combination of people. And I liked that it was two people worked really well, and we were both quiet, so we did the work we were supposed to do, whatever was needed, and it ran really well. So I like working with those two people, and really you don't need more than two people from what I could tell, as long as you have someone who can do it quickly, and I'm getting faster. So hopefully all that will be pinned down, and in a week's time I'll be a pro. I don't know for sure. So I'm going to close out the vlog here. Tomorrow's church. So good night everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.